Greetings and salutations and welcome to LoL Chat, the show where me, Artima, likes to talk about some of the, well, just content in League of Legends. This is a brand new show. It's something I'm doing to replace every second week of Illegitimate Legends because that show has hit some struggles lately, mostly due to the fact that I'm doing a lot more than I used to be doing in my actual life. So, instead I'm going to take this opportunity, LoL Chat, to talk about League of Legends. We're starting with Zeke's Herald. That's the topic of today's discussion. Zeke's Herald is an item that I don't see very often in League of Legends. It's not bought by very many people, and the item has a lot of history to it, something that I've always liked it, even back in the Stark Fervor days. It's been a really good, powerful item, but not something that was often considered because there's always been better alternatives, and I feel that this is a trend that could change because it actually has a large impact on gameplay. Zeke's Herald, as you can see from the information on screen, costs a total of 2,550 gold, gives you 250 health, which is not fantastic, all things considered. It gives you a 20% boost to your cooldown reduction, which is fantastic, all things considered. Like, 20%, that's half of cap. Not too shabby. But it's the unique aura that's important. Grants allied champions 10% lifesteal and 20 attack damage. That doesn't sound huge. And when you think about it, if you gave yourself 10% lifesteal and 20 attack damage for the cost of almost a Bloodthirster, another 1,000 gold and you'd pretty much be there. Yeah, that's not your best decision in life. But the thing that makes Zeke's Herald good is that it's an aura item. It provides that buff, that 10% and 20 AD. It provides that to everyone in the vicinity. Now, aura items are typically a support item, and this is where the Zeke's Herald problem arises. Zeke's Herald is an item that's inherently physical in nature, built for a support champion role because it's an aura item. There's not many uses to have an aura item on another champion because there are better alternatives. So, who is a physical support champ? Who are champions that you can get a Zeke's Herald on? I've recommended Gangplank. He doesn't really do support as well as he does some other roles, but Gangplank is an incredibly versatile champion, and his own abilities synergize with Zeke's Herald to provide a massive AoE attack damage buff. When you crunch the numbers, okay, we're not crunching numbers, we're just looking at things statistically. You take Zeke's Herald into a team fight, your team has a total of 100 extra attack damage. That's better than an Infinity Edge. And a total of 50% lifesteal. This is across all your champions, and so the total effectiveness of this is going to be less than that, because some champions don't auto-attack often, and others don't have enough AD for lifesteal to be useful. But in the end, you equate the total difference in this to having, or I would equate the total difference in a team fight to having an extra BF sword plus Vampiric Scepter. Almost having a Bloodthirster is the difference I would see in a team fight, depending on your team composition. So what this item needs to really make a comeback is it needs a physical support champion. That would just, a champion who's designed to be AD and support, or has supporting abilities that are buffed by their AD. That would just blow this item out of the water, because it would be the first thing you'd buy, and your AD carry would love you forever, and you would be able to pump out your moves all the time. Other champions I'd consider this on: a tank, top lane champion. Darius could use it Not to massive effect, but 20% cooldown reduction with the changes in his ultimate, or upcoming changes, not sure which at the minute. That could be huge. It's extra health, not in a massive way, but it could be useful. The other people... You could get a Zeke's Herald on a jungler. Kha'Zix maybe, Lee Sin maybe. There's a few champions who you could really consider this item for, and that's what this is about. Zeke's Herald is an item that I would like everyone to take a look at, and then take another look at, and think, is there a build I could work this into? Because in the end, it's a lot of benefit for your team, particularly if you're very physical heavy. My name is Artima, and this has been LoL Chat. I will see you all next week with Illegitimate Legends, starring the one and only Karma. Thank you, and good night.